Collins Khaleer is currently the team manager of the Gor Mahia youth team. Prior to his role, he has been a member of its technical bench. He has been part of the Gor Mahia fraternity for over a decade, having roles such as an organizing secretary and also chairman of the Madari North Secretariat. He also is the coordinator of the Ngaf tournament, a tournament that runs every December in the Homa Bay County across 40 wards and 8 sub-counties within the county.
I'm Linda Chepkoni, Director, Atlas FC.
I'm Khaleer Collins, Team Manager, Gor Mahia Youth Academy.
Okay, so I have some questions for you as the Director of Atlas United FC, something that will help us run the football club and also inspire our youth in football. So my first question is, what has been key in Gor Mahia's youth system?
Gor Mahia being a registered football club, it's a requirement within the federation and the FIFA to have a youth team.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a requirement. It's a requirement that when you're registering the club, you must register a youth team.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you choose the youth to be in the youth team?
You just do scouting through individuals and through club officials and through club fans. If you have a good player somewhere, just send them. Yeah, and we also go as a technical bench, we also go out on our way to look for players.
Okay, and do you charge them to be in your youth team?
No, we don't charge them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it is from which age? Because like us, you have under 9, under 11, under 13, 15, 17 and 21.
At the youth team, we only have 20 years and below.
Okay.
We only have one category,
Okay.
which is under 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we have the Gor Mahia senior team and the Gor Mahia youth team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or how do you ensure that players within Gor Mahia, the youth team, or even the major club are scouted by foreign clubs?
We have a club website and we have Facebook pages, and we also have agents outside the country.
Okay.
So like when they ask if you can get a good midfielder, we take a video, then we send.
Okay.
So they see the video,
Okay.
and it's them to approve whether he's good enough to travel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. How do you handle player contracts in the academy?
You know, you can't give contracts to minors. Yeah. So we only give contracts to players above 18,
Okay.
and we only give them, I think, at the academy we give them 1 year.
Okay.
But when they now join the senior team, and give them 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you generate your funds for the youth?
We are sponsored by the club.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fully sponsored by the senior team.
Okay.
Yeah, so because we don't pay salaries, we just give allowances, maybe transport, and winning allowances. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
And maybe when a youth comes to the team, do you give them the jerseys, the shoes, or they buy for themselves?
we only give jerseys.
Okay.
We give jerseys and tracksuits. The shoes you buy for yourself, unless we have a good a sponsor or somebody. You know, Gor Mahia is a community club, so we
Okay.
have very many people who are willing just to assist.
Oh, okay.
So somebody can just say, these guys are playing well, so I'll buy them boots.
Okay.
Yeah. But the club provides only uniforms and training kits also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've said in the youth team and in the major team, they don't pay any admission fee or subscription fee to be part
Admission,
of the
no.
team?
In fact, the senior team, we pay the player to come
Oh,
because we are signing the player.
okay.
So you know, when you're signing a good player, you pay them because it's you who wants them.
Okay.
But at the youth team, we are developing. So you are getting a player who is not yet known, who is the one willing to join us. Because like now, if I ask these boys how many would like to join Gor Mahia Youth, they'll raise their hands, almost all of them.
All of them, true.
Yeah, so I'll not, if I say, they'll not say it, I have to pay them to come because they are willing to join the big club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so how are you able to ensure consistency among the players, and how do you stay in touch with the parents for the youth team in managing the players?
Consistency in two ways. In terms of maintaining the club, you know, you have to entice them because young players, they have different problems, like transport problems.
Yes.
They have also issues at home. So
School also.
yeah, so there's that side of consistency, and there's this side of consistency towards performance.
Okay.
So towards performance, we look for friendlies, just to make them active and consistent, so that we make sure they are going on the upside.
Oh, okay.
We also organize. We play Division 1.
Okay.
You know, in this country we have 6 levels of football. We have from top we have the Premier League, then the National Super League, and the Division 1 is the third one.
Okay.
So you can imagine we are playing Division 1. So we're in the third tier in the whole country.
Okay.
Yeah. So when a team is playing in the third tier, the whole nation, you know, it has to be a good team.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is, in terms of consistency, the league provides it. In terms of consistency towards coming to the training, that one you have to engage parents.
Yeah.
Because like in some cases we are dealing with a 16-year-old kid, 17, who doesn't even care. And you know, dealing with talented kids is not easy.
I know.
In fact, when they know they are talented, they don't even come for training.
I know.
So that is where you engage the parent. Yeah, you make sure you ask around, how is he? If he's not feeling well, you go there.
Okay.
Physically you check, because some of them will just say, hey, hi TM, I'm not feeling well. Yet he played some local football in the estate
Yes.
and he got injured.
Oh, okay.
So if you don't do a follow-up, you can't know if it is true he's injured or...
Okay.
Yeah.
And also, how do you ensure transition from the youth team to the main team, the Gor Mahia main team? How do you choose the youth who will be from the youth team? Yeah.
Transition is based on individuals and talent. We have a technical bench at the senior team.
Okay.
So sometimes we organize friendlies between the youth team and the senior team.
Okay.
So it gives the senior team opportunity to see what is in the youth team. So at the end of the season, when we are doing signings, they just say, team manager, give me two. Give me so and so and so and so, because they saw them already. So it's not something that we push. It's something that acts, it happens automatically. And again, we are not only producing good players for the senior team. If you have an opportunity somewhere else, we take you to the senior team, you sign a contract, and we loan you.
Okay.
Yeah.
What advice can you give to the football academies in Kenya that are nurturing football talents? We also have some of our players here who are aspiring to play for Gor Mahia and other football clubs. What can you tell to the players and also to those directors or managers who are managing these football academies? Because you're dreaming big to reach your level.
One, when you want to develop talent, or when you want to nurture talent, you don't go for relatives. And you don't go for friends. You don't mix friendship and talent. If you have a good player, don't give the opportunity to your relatives. Just go for the best player, or a youth you think is having a bright future. So one thing that destroys the academies is interest. We are the managers and we have a lot of interest. So like, for example, you say, we have academy, we only want the people from our region to play there.
Okay.
We only want, I have a colleague of mine, he has a good player, he has to be there.
Okay.
So you know you're compromising quality because of friendship. Yeah, that happens a lot. Even it's a complaint that is all over, even at the national level. People say fielding is being done based on friendship. Yeah. Then again, for the players, at the youth team we've managed different players, and they are now playing, I think at the highest. Some are like one of our players who is our pride is Cliff Nyakea. Nyakea plays for national team. He plays for El Mas in Egypt. So you know, if you have a player who was playing for the youth team all the way up to Egypt, you know, it's we feel good. Okay. So it's a motivation that if you work hard and you see results, it gives you morale to keep pushing.
Okay.
To the players, there's nothing like you cannot succeed. You can have talent, but if you're not disciplined, if you can't work hard, it will just go to waste.
I agree with
People will just say, this is so and so. He used to be a very good footballer. Where are you now?
It's true.
So discipline and to a player, it's very simple. Discipline and hard work.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, thank you very much for coming. We are proud that you honored our invitation. We're inspired by your club, and we are hopeful that one day our players will also transition to your national team. Not to your national team, to your youth team.
Yeah, there's no problem.
And even to the national, to the the bigger league?
We can attach them because
Yes.
now, because we are focusing on the senior level and the under 20, we can now say we have under 13 here.
Exactly.
So when when we are looking for under 13, we come here.
Exactly.
So when somebody asks you, Gor Mahia, are you having under 13? You say yes.
Yes.
That is if we can work together.
Together, very
Yeah.
true. And also our players had a request who like to come and see your people train. When you're training, we're told on Wednesday. So if it's possible, maybe you can accept our request and you can come watch your players train. Maybe they can interact with ours, they can ask them questions, they can also learn from them on how they are training, and they can get inspired by your players.
Yeah, we can arrange that, but I think a better thing to do is maybe to engage you guys when we need ball boys.
Okay.
Like when we are playing these international matches. So you get the opportunity to bring them as ball boys. So you know when like we are playing CAF, we have a match with the Algerian team next month.
Okay.
At I think in Nyayo Stadium. So you know
Okay.
if you bring your kids, they'll see players playing at the highest level.
Yes.
That is one. Two,
Yes.
we can organize, I don't know if you have under 17.
Yeah, these ones we have under 17.
Yeah, you can select the under 17,
Yes.
then we give them a friendly match.
Okay.
The difference between under 17 and under 16 is not that. Under
Yeah.
17 and under 20 is not that much. We can
Okay.
just play.
Okay.
If we beat them, they learn.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, so that is possible. Because just coming and just talking is not enough.
Yes.
Yeah, at least they come.
Yeah, cool. Boost morale and confidence kwanza when they see your players training and interact with them for the first time, then to organize the rest, then itakuwa
Yeah, I'll
better.
just talk to the office, then we make it happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sawa sawa.
Okay.
Haya, thank you.
Thank you.
The lessons I've learned today from the Gor Mahia youth team, first is that they're very well arranged in terms of what they want as a football club. They have the junior team, they have the senior team, and also on how they're well positioned in the league. As for us, we were only looking at just nurturing talent, but we were not looking at having a bigger vision or a bigger goal as to having our football players as well as the team having registered in the leagues. They have a website, we also don't have a website, and because of scouting of talents from international clubs, as we used to rely only on Instagram and during matches where people can come and see us watch, but now I've seen the importance of having a website because it makes you look legit. Also, their players are so well disciplined, well focused, and that is what determines when one is to go to the next level, maybe from playing the youth team to going to play the main team, which is in the Premier League. So that is also something that you're also going to focus on in our club. So we didn't have bigger dreams, but now after interacting with him, we now have bigger dreams. We are opened, and we hope that we'll also have a friendly football match with them. And I'm 100% sure that the Atlas team will beat the Gor Mahia youth team.